All right, what we doing? What are we doing? Are we fuck? Where we starting at? The Bears. All right. 20. What? I'm sitting here bet 100. You gonna side bet 20? I already got the broadcast up, Lou. Oh, all right. New York. Anyway, go, bro. Are you talking about some stupid shit right now? Rams. Damn, they don't even got Todd Gurley as the fucking what's the call no more? X Factor. That's stupid as fuck. Superstars. They don't even got Todd Gurley as a superstar in this shit. Are they stupid? What am I about to do? Yep. Bills. I'm about to go for another one. Nah. I got Rams. I have the Rams. It's double. Can we agree on double first game? Nah, he want to do. Nah, Khalil, you out of line, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Khalil, you out of line right now. You're out of line, bro. You wanted to play. You the one that wanted to bet 20 for that little shit. Nah, this shit done bit you in the ass, bro. You're sick. You're out of line, bro. I ain't gonna let that one slide. Stupid.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to a sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Fielded about a yard deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 49 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Haskins on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Haskins to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now Haskins. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp taking it in. And the
Panic. Same bet. This way. What we doing? Yeah. I'm up 100. Shit, same bet, bro. Catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. Seahawks. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. Wills, bruh. You saw that shit? I'm like that. Oh, he ain't in here? Did Moulton suggest him? Moulton open a party for him? Alright. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up. It look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And he was brought down by Eric Wilson. On 2nd and 7, Wilson, they dump it off the ledge. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
He lets it fly. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 30 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Cousins on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cousins to throw it. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Beast mode unleashed, a big one there. 67 yards on the ground. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Lynch running the counter. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Wilson escaping the pressure right, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Flushed. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Got it. Right there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any point. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Cousins. Rolling to his left. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. To throw is Cousins. Being chased out left. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Going deep for Diggs. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it.
Send an invite, getting your ass popped tonight. Easy 200. Shit, easy. Nah, fuck that. Fuck being that humble. Throw it in their face. Fuck Lamar, bruh. 150. You got your mind. Yeah, send that first of all, please. Man, send another invite. I ain't get it. No matter fact. Send another invite. I'm not doing 150 though. What did I get? I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like my taste? Shawty can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jays. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get done out my problems. Let me run up in magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to even shittier.
look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Alrighty.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard. Line.
Come on, set. Let's go. Here we go, D.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Partner, I know I'm supposed to really describe what happened there. I'm counting on you for this one. That was one weird play.
Well, what I was going to ask you, in these situations, shouldn't these guys just dive on the football around the goal line rather than try to make a heroic return?
That's what they're taught, but sometimes in the heat of battle, sometimes that heroic stuff comes to the front when you really don't need it.
Now Sanders.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
Hey, box drop. You draw quarters.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And this is taken in at the 5. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21. Now Locke. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. On third down, here's Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay. 78 yards, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead is up to 5. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Wentz now on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Wentz. Looking for the... And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 20. After the turnover, here's Locke. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Duke Riley, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
82.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Locke on the bootleg. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go! 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Will Parks. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lock. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. Now a carry for Lindsey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's brought in by Jeffrey. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wentz now to throw. He's going to take off with it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first is Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. 37, 37.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, Orville.
Here's Wentz to throw. It's caught by Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Lock throwing on target to Fant. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. On first down, it's Lindsey. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserved.
And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 27. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 17-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 33. And Elliott puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go into...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Lock going to go on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. First down is Locke. A little check down to Lindsey. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Locke going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now Locke, buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And no, it's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 54 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after big...
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and run it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Locke to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and he's going to get this inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down. On second down, it's Lindsey. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This will be, let's see, 30. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted for a quick.
Yeah. Up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need
send an invite, bro.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage.
Shut up, bro. Bro, I geeked that game, bro. You weren't even supposed to win that shit, bro. Bro, I didn't think he was goddamn. I didn't think he was that close. Dang, bro. Nuts. Nah, I did tweet. No. Yeah. Same. People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my bros be losing hard when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get drown out my problems. Let me point up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back. Bro, what are you doing? You're not even picking your next random, bro. Come on. I got Bengals and Vikings. Who did you got? San Fran and who? And the Browns. Vikings, bro. Alright, fuck it. Let me find out my team balling. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch. I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss. Alright, come on. Super Bowl rings. I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard. I can never play soft. Giant in New York. I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss. Let me find out my team balling. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch. I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't tied up, he tied that shit up with a 3. That shit was nasty. Oh my god, he just tied that shit up. That shit was nasty. Your favorite player can never. Dame got 54.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He's got a first down and more past the 30. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 82 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Garoppolo. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That one a first down pickup of 8. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. To throw is Garoppolo.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. It's Coleman here. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. On 1st down, it's Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 7-7, our score after 1. On 2nd down, Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action now. Cousins flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They go play action. Cousins escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So remember now, they've had some problems with Assad here that have dogged visiting kickers in the first few years of Levi Stadium. Well, really any kicker for that matter.
Yeah.
Not sure if that had any effect there, Charles, but that was not the greatest of kicks.
And no, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary on that one. The field looks to be in great shape. He just kind of botched it.
Yeah, I agree. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Garoppolo under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Everson Griffin able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Following the interception, Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shamar Stephen able to drop him for a loss of a couple. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. They're trying to put him on the ground.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, watch 54, watch 54. He can't hang.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Flush to his right. Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Garoppolo to try again on second down. And Sanders has got it complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Open man is born, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. I got it.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, go.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Here we go.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
Let's go, D. 13.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning past him. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
but he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
And we'll see what his offense can do. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here third and long. Cousins from his end zone on third down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over first and 10 on the short side of the field.
Let's go, deep, tighten up.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. Now Cousins. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, they really could have turned this one upside down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Cousins. Forced out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
That'll be complete to Cook. Room to run inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Here's Cousins. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check. 80 weapons. Joker. 13.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo got the connection here to Bourne. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And this is good. Robbie Gould knocks it through in a pressure spot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready.
What we doing, Lou?
Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they ride.
I'm trying to bet.
Yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it.
Alright, what you trying to do, Blue? What you trying to do?
What would you do if you were me and didn't?
Yeah.
Feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, run out my problems.
Ah, shit, about to get dumb.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Nigga thirsty. Nigga thirsty.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well. As
your favorite player could never
to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Nigga went fucking retarded. I'm about to dub this.
Away, and we are underway from the Superdome.
I don't give a fuck, boy.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Nickel.
Across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Ready, ready,
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Breeze.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Stop playing me.
Interception here on their opening drive.
Stop playing me.
Third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on
the bet, pussy.
First defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
This shit, dog.
And now this is going to be close.
Shut
the
up.
defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Shit,
and partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending.
Come on, that's Mark Ingram. Stiff arming shit, bro.
What that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff
Mark Ingram can't get on fire.
He's going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Damn it.
They'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards.
Oh, hold on.
It's third down now. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. He's going to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Bruh.
He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he is not quite.
Why the fuck you playing with me, nigga? Why didn't you score, sorry ass? Now you're not going to score. Now you're not going to score.
Defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. What's good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
No, bro, it's Latavius Murray.
He
is out of the league.
7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. No,
damn it, man.
It's out, it's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the
what you trying to bet?
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
But you still don't win?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsider.
Trying to bet, though?
It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
All right.
Well, conventional football 101, tells
you
us
better
if
shut
don't
up
get it
like
back
he
to the
did.
20-yard line on a
You
kickoff
better shut
return,
up.
That's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
What you trying to bet me, Khalil?
Out of the scramble, it's second down.
Trying to bet me 50.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
You definitely scored on offense, stupid. You definitely scored. Yes, you did. You threw a sweep, dumbass.
It's 21-0.
No, it wasn't, dummy. Doesn't matter. That wasn't from defense. Doesn't. Well, you didn't score all three on defense.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I ain't get dubbed yet. No.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed.
How was the first quarter over and you dubbed me? I still had a ball, dumbass.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that takes us from second to third down. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. Ingram again, a first down carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 21-0 our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. And now Jackson will look to throw it, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's got some space here. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Wow, bro. Are you serious?
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Damn, bro.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times.
Finish game for Brett.
No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
So after the INT,
finish it, bro. Come on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes.
All right. Well, I did. He's only up 100 on me. Just dubbed him 2 times in a row.
Would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes.
Take a shot, I'm finna get off this shit.
Tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle.
You finna go take a shower?
For him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes on the road.
Yes.
I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up. It look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get on out my problems. Let me. When up in a magic with the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Houston Texans.
Come on now, let's go. Ready, Black 25. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to be dropped forward to pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jameis to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson, flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that. And it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job.
Bro, what the fuck?
Buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. That's to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Look, DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game.
What the fuck,
Those
man?
don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 81 yards, as his guys are on the board. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
23 yards, the final tally.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route.
Bro, what the
And
fuck?
this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson. Complete. It's Johnson.
I'm an idiot,
Take
bro.
him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Back to throw. Watson. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And
How's he throwing the ball so
incomplete.
stupid, man?
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Watson now to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson looks to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. After a 1-point game, 7-6. To throw, Winston. He'll buy some time right. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 2nd down, Winston again. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off.
And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and this turns into
nigga really caught that shit.
Intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks
and City is scary as fuck.
Watson will bring up the Texans here,
God.
1st and 10 at their own 21. After the interception, here's Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's a 2nd down.
Where the niggas sleep. Yeah, kids sleep. He can go in the underworld.
Again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks, sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.
Nah, Chucky was scary as fuck, too.
And trying to shift the coverage.
That used to have me. I used to have nightmares over that shit. Oh, God.
And threw it right into
Chucky.
it for an interception.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
They're going to fuck around and turn on you, though, sooner or later.
This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They tried it.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No,
I ain't even seen Bad Boys yet. I gotta go see that shit.
Out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd down, Winston. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had it. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. Steps away to his left.
Fuck, bruh.
Here as he's taken down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Watson, he's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shut up. I was trying to hit stick the whole time. You didn't do shit. You didn't do shit.
The
first down throw for Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing, Winston. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his gun.
Alright, bro, what are we doing? $200. Yeah, definitely send that first. What you talking about, please?
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. Didn't have, look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my way.
I might go for my third.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't trying to play with that.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my Roski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you know how it tastes? Treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the
fuck, bruh.
Crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never
damn.
Before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me.
Shit. What was the other team I had? Damn. What was my first team? Panthers. Fuck. Shit ball. Fuck, bruh. Yeah. Last one though, like, bro, it's stuck. It's up there. It's stuck there. Fuck, Jags. Cowboys. I gotta go for my third. I'm just playing, bro. Falcons. You can't use my team, bro.
rush now. Let them hate, try to hang me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. Outfit to be the boss, let me find out. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out.
Amari, Amari. Amari, what we doing? Oh yeah, you said 200, right? Or you was just playing? What you doing, Lou? Before I even press X. No, you're not. Shut up.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken in at the 1. And some strong running. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. 0-2.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to try to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I guess.
Xavier Woods with a pick.
Yeah, I
and
guess.
the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10.
Bro, how was he not stiff arming niggas, bro?
Fuck,
bro, that shit is stupid as fuck.
First down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the counter, Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Preston trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked on by Kiko Alonso.
This fat ass, man. How the fuck he get over there, bro? The fuck?
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school.
Stop talking to me, bro.
He's taken down.
No, I'm trying to get on Reddit, though. This bullshit.
Rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. It's a gain of 7.
I'm gonna be on some weird timing, bro. He gonna play 1 game and quit.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Bennett in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A first down carry by Elliott. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
46.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let the... And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Elliott.
Damn it.
This play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 9.
Come on. Man, this shit fucking blowing me, bro.
We're scoreless after 1.
What are you talking about? All I did was run one play. There's nothing fast about that.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott, and that is incomplete.
Oh my God, bro.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The crowd here in the dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Man, this some bullshit, bro.
So
The
that's
fuck?
back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. I'm frustrated right now.
Now Hill steps away.
Bro, stop trying me, you stupid. What is my teammate doing?
Almost intercepted. Instead,
Why do you have...
down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Y'all about to do what I got suggested. Y'all really can.
Fuck that nigga.
Throwing now is Breeze.
Yeah,
Deep for Thomas. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Thomas, the intended target. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Damn, man.
Daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I want Cameron Jordan, bro.
2nd down.
Cameron Jordan is on the other side, bro. What are you talking about?
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Come on, man. God damn, bro.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Really? I've gotten it before.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful.
I thought you was turning your mic off, bro.
The defensive guys, they have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. A nice run there, 9 yards.
What you got an attitude for, Horace? Yeah, you do got an attitude, bro. I know Horace.
And
the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
You got an attitude, bro.
5-yard gain there.
Man,
Lou, shut up. You're not even doing nothing. Shut up, bro.
I can't hear him right now.
Before the 2-minute
I'm gonna hear y'all. That's why I say this is probably one of y'all.
She got an attitude for a horse. Don't come here with no
I'm just
attitude,
saying I got
bro.
an attitude. I'm playing Rick with my homeboy, but I can't hear him.
Oh.
Y'all ain't suggest to the party, so I'm just gonna join the party and until y'all.
That's Mo to lead him. Invite the nigga Mo.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to
Bro, he not trying to play, bro. Just invite the
We'll
nigga.
have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
You got a big man, bro.
Easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Toward the pylon, caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz
Bro, shut up, bro.
Damn,
All right, keep talking, Lou.
A few yards into the end zone.
Keep talking, Lou. See what happened. All
And a
right.
nice job there
Okay.
as he gets this one up just shy of the 35
Better humble
yard
yourself.
line at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Now left side on the swing pass. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second
Come on,
down.
man.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Bro, shut up, bro. We are good, please. God damn.
Prescott off play action, rolling to his right. Now he's
Shut
gonna
up
throw it
talking,
back
bro.
deep.
You're good.
Got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their
They did being
timeouts.
the ref, boy. Won't
As
nobody
it'll
give
come
me the
with
ball.
36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts
I've
of the
been
red
going
zone
crazy,
here
bro.
for
Last
first
time I
and
saw
10.
11 to 12. I've been missing.
They'll run on
I
first
still the
down.
same jumping.
It's
I just
Elliott.
figured
They'll
out.
get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
This nigga don't know who you
The
talking about,
Cowboys
bro.
gonna use
Shut
their
up.
second timeout now.
You don't know what you're talking
They'll
about,
stop it
bro.
with a little over 30
I get the
seconds to
ball away.
go
I'm
in the
gonna
first
quit,
half of play. To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Get the fuck
A
off
chance
me,
now to
man.
get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Check safety, check safety.
What?
Prescott from the gun. That one complete to Elliott. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line.
I'm wide open in the
Here's
corner
2nd and
again.
goal.
Don't quit.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Forbath will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Short kick. One of the up mid will take it down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number
Shut
3.
up. You sound so
Fielded in
stupid.
the end zone.
Literally. You sound like you don't know what you're talking about.
And he will be brought down here at about
Nigga just talking, yapping. He just know what he talking about.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far.
Bro, how are niggas catching Zeke, bro? That shit's stupid as fuck. Niggas dick again.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, it's Prescott.
Wow,
and this
bro.
is going to be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
What?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. 10th carry now for Elliott. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Completes it to Jason Witten.
Bro, how are niggas not getting
inside
stiff
the 10
on?
at the 8.
Understand that
Another
shit.
good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Forbath, the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll actually wind up losing about 10 yards here, but no matter, they've got the football
Niggas
back.
quiet now, huh?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Prescott on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. It's a foot race. 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
95-56.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
23 yards, the final tally. Here's Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Prescott now.
I'm tripping, man.
Hang on. Would have been the 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On first down, it's Elliott. And he's got room.
Come on!
Down deep into New Orleans territory. That one good for 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll oh, no. And this is picked
what?
And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone.
What? In bounds? Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
Looking long for Thomas. And he knocks the ball
This nigga
away.
swats.
Falls incomplete.
This nigga swats.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Breeze gonna throw. Being chased out left. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Breeze
Look at this nigga in the computer, bro. Punt, stupid.
Forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a
or lose.
Kick of the game. And now
$200. Nigga retarded.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. He's going to air one out.
Idiot.
And that is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. A dump off to Elliott. And now they're
inside of 10. He's brought down at the 9. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
What?
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
Damn, man.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. Shotgun now for Breeze. Flush to his right.
But he doesn't fumble, bro. Drew Brees.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Niggas weird, bro.
This one travels
Niggas
out
weird.
of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
This nigga said, "Are you down, syndrome?" I was like, bro, is that supposed to be funny? I was like, bro, like, we losing because y'all niggas just shooting, bro.
From the shotgun again to Elliott.
With Mario, them niggas is canceled, bro. Did you come to game check?
Inside the 40 and all the way down to the 33.
Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro, I ain't racist, but white people on 2K is the most stupidest shit ever.
To play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Bro, I swear, bro, like, this nigga said, "I'm the poorest one in the party. What do you mean?" Like, bitch, that's your fault, nigga. What are you talking about?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Yeah, this nigga like, at least I'm not 30 on 2K. I said, well, nigga, you poor on 2K, nigga. What the fuck? Like, nigga, ain't you supposed to be doing something different right now, bro? Like, why did you say that shit?
Bro, look at this stupid ass shit, dude. They was on the Saints' dick, bro.
It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I gotta get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't.
And then tomorrow they like,
me either, bro.
I'm like, bro, if y'all dribble out the whole shot clock and give me the ball last minute, I'm gonna shoot it, bro. I'm not gonna get it turnover, bro.
It's gonna go good or bad for your team.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Yeah, this nigga was like, I bet this is your main build. I said, no. I said, well, what are you trying to play me one-on-one or something on that deal?
It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
So when I told him glass and lock, you think we want to frame this build out? Bro, you sit here saying all this shit, bro.
Their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. Yeah, this one
Pick it up, bro. What the fuck?
There on the onside kick
Jamari, I should have told that nigga, yeah, I'm gonna coach your ass.
First and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
That nigga would be like, what? Be like, what the fuck? Oh shit, bro. That's some dog right there.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered.
Bro, the point, he was like, I'm doing all this scoring. I said, bro, we giving you the ball because all you gonna do is shoot it, bro. Hopefully we do. Nah, he was talking to my field goal. I'm like, bro, if you dribble out the whole shot, bro, I can get it to me with like 5 minutes.
He's taken down.
I'm not finna get the turnover, bro.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Then in the game, they start giving me the ball, then I start greening. Oh, no, you can shoot. I think I could have been doing that.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. To throw is Breeze.
I swear, bro.
Eluding the
White
pressure
people, bro.
right.
Like white privilege just be overloading on their bitch, bro.
Come on, bro. They hold me, bro.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball.
Yeah,
So
they knew each other, bro. Bro, y'all sitting here condoning this nigga saying you have Down syndrome, bro. That shit ain't funny. I kick you.
Morstead now as he sends this one away.
It is not funny.
And this will be down
How's that a
by
good
member of the
kick?
kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. Tell me if I'm wrong, you don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
They probably is the
Practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done.
Fuck.
In a lot of cases, the great
Fuck, bruh.
of this situation, they think they can go ahead
I
and
haven't
get it
played
done.
Call of Duty
We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Bruh, don't nobody play Naruto, bro. Don't nobody play that, bro. Let it go, bro. Let it go, bro.
Oh, man.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
You gotta watch anime, bro. You can't play the games, but the games ain't where it's at, no, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Video game, bro. I'm not playing that shit. That shit too colorful.
And that's how this one.
Alright, bro.